this. You said what? Niggas just playing gang. Ain't nobody worried about this shit. Nah, GG's game.
All right, MP doing his pregame.
And here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make. Whoa!
Wow! And Grant, it's now 3 titles for MP. He's making that a habit.
Yeah, all signs pointing to greatness for MP. Winning big and delivering in fine fashion on the game's highest stage.
And now Dallas' starting group. Grayson Allen is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Lively in at the 5. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We know this team is coming off of their championship season led by MP, but he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me, quote, "It's a new season. We're not letting up. We are just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first one." Guys, they are motivated.
Absolutely. They're hungry for seconds. All right, thanks. And the shot's good by Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him... man!
Look out below. Now, what creativity from MP. Some of these moves this kid is pulling off are just unguardable.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Irving, stolen by MP. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run, and MP throws it down.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Harris outside. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's MP. Yes, it's good. MP's got 8 points. Grant, thinking back to last season, MP with the three-peat.
The last time we saw someone three-peat, the Kobe Shaq Lakers of the early 2000s. And before them, you're talking Jordan's Bulls. Not bad company for MP.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Here's Harris. The bank shot, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run. Edwards for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around. Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Timberwolves, number 1. The Mavericks, 4th.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
Three-pointer, Harden. And Baron J pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 13. 1:14 left to play in the first. Offensive rebound. Oh, swiped away. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Julius Randle comes in for Reed, and Moody is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. To the inside. Fast break, Minnesota. Throws it up high.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
To the wing on the left. Check by Randall. Outside Harden to snap the cold streak. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves lead by 15. MP shot is good.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside Joe. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
MP up top. 1 second left. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Julius Randle out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Baron J in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Randle. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Randle's got 6.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they...
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Branham. And Dallas with a change here, too. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Harden. Here's MP. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Vince McDaniels on the wing. Back to MP. Here's the 3. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. And it's now 3 straight league most valuable player awards for MP. Grant, that's only been done twice before.
Yeah, B.A., and that was by Bill Russell and Larry Bird. So you're talking about entering a select company. MP rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme.
And another 3 from Minnesota.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Irving. And they pick up 2. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
You know, defensively, you have to keep Irving out of the lane or else he will eat you alive.
Randle, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Flag. They double him with Moody. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Utah was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Well, MP is coming off quite the season, Grant, after earning the 3rd Finals MVP trophy of his career.
And that's something that very few players in the history of the game have accomplished. MP has to be proud of that. But we know him, and he's hungry for more.
Another world-class season for MP last year. It ended with him being voted onto the All-NBA first team for the 3rd time in his career already, Grant.
And that honor is hard enough to earn once, B.A. The most impressive thing to me is MP keeps developing his game. Even as great a player as he is, he continues to improve.
Well, of course, last year, MP winning his 3rd MVP award.
You know, hoisting another Michael Jordan award, MP is entering that MJ level. Not just a great player, an all-time great.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Irving against MP. Crafty move. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Oh, great D that time from MP.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
The finish! Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's MP. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Dallas, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, gotta keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, the energy really affects your teammates. It can be infectious, and now everybody has to match that energy level.
Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Tobias Harris, Kyrie Irving out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Flag, and it's Lively in at the 5. And MP now in his 4th year in the league. Wasn't that long ago, Grant. He was a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, and all the building blocks we saw from MP as a rookie are still there. But now they've been refined and are pillars of his game.
Uses the glass on the layup. And that's 36 points for MP.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Inside, stolen by Reed. MP with it, now guarded by Harris. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by MP. Edwards has got 5 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. MP, #1.
For him, it was a season to remember. And I think his fans would say the same.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Flagg outside. Hits the trifecta. Flagg's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
AI driving in. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. And MP throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
It's stolen by MP. McDaniels from long range. And no good. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Irving from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, after nailing the first...
Nice. Wow. MP. Nasty.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, here's Harris. Again, the miss by Dallas. Minnesota's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Randall outside. The 3. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks shooting only 42%. Flagg. And he jams it home with authority.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's MP. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Irving, the pass to Allen. Back to Irving. Here's Flagg. 4-3. Randall pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Both teams deciding to change it up. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's MP. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Harden. Gafford with a screen on MP. And it's Harden penetrating. Gafford with the bucket.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Harden against MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Joe. From downtown, it's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
To the middle. Pass to Dillingham. Let's go with a 3. MP no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. On the wing, Harden. Moody defends. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. The Mavericks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Moody is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's MP. And it's Baron J in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now MP. He takes it in and got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Three-pointer, Harden nails it from 3. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
MP looking around. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Harden drives in. And Harden with the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
A foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Branham's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in for Harden. Here's Irving. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Look, Kyrie Irving has the ball in his hands. You expect something special.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Left side Joe. Down low. And it's Irving missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And now we go courtside for the story on Jaden McDaniels. What's the situation, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thanks for the info.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. Outside Joe. Pass to Irving. Right wing. Here's Flag. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, he is just so crafty and so unpredictable. Hard to fault the defense right there for fouling Irving.
Bagley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. He gets it in there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Irving, the pass to Lively. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Burt's checked in for Aldama. And Moody is subbed in for Dillingham. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Irving for three. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Flag. Harris outside. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other...
Yes, Miss Harkin.
Oh, thanks. Better be a good one, Melinda. Oh, please, Frank. MP, your opponent said they anticipated this being an easy victory. In response, you not only guaranteed a win, but a blowout. And you delivered. Do you think this redeems you guys in any way?
Some guys get mouthy and can't back it up. I don't need to redeem myself against dudes like that. It did feel good blowing them out, though. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
MP, may I ask a question?
over here.
Over here, come on. It's regarding you.
MP.
Yeah.
MP,
right here, right here. I got a great question for you. Right here.
Miss Harkin.
MP. Obviously, a lot of the talk coming into this one centered on comments about you guys being seen as pushovers, an easy win on the schedule. Did that motivate you even more?
That's a room full of professionals in there. Room full of dogs. We win as a team, we lose as a team. You call us out, question our hearts, we're gonna respond as a team. We did that tonight.
All right, thank you.
MP,
Respond to me. MP. Love to get a quote if I could.
Yo, MP, I just heard the announcement. Finals MVP for the third time? Man, they got a VIP room for you in the VIP room. Congrats, man.
All right, we're here. P's here. You on the bus head to the game.
Oh yeah, got a big one tonight. When I told y'all we were gonna focus on our video content, on beating the best teams in the league, this is who I was thinking of.
The bus a little quieter than normal.
Yeah, bro, don't trip on them. We locked in right now. If you want to be a contender, this is the kind of game you have to win. No excuses.
Oh.
Zen, what's up?
I don't know who this.
Zender's up at front seeing if he can figure out why we stopped. Hopefully it's not too long before, we can get going again. I'm hungry, man. I need that pregame spread. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, so what's good?
I'll take that, though.
So we're just stuck?
Yeah, I'm not sure why, though. Looks like it's a bunch of streets closed off up there. I think they're going to reroute traffic. Actually, MP, as a professional athlete, what do you do when your routine gets disrupted like this?
This is everyday life for a pro athlete. I mean, every game you face unexpected challenges. It's our job to win regardless.
There was some talk up front that we might miss shoot around. What do you do in that situation?
You get warm during the game. It's not ideal, but you can't go into a game with any excuses, right? That's just a guaranteed L.
Any disappointment that this is happening before this game against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not be sitting here for the next 2 hours, getting tight, but it is what it is, bro, and, I look at life like an adventure. Like a video game or so, or something like that. The challenges you face are what you make of them, They could be fun or they could not be. And when you win after facing something this difficult, it's that much sweeter.
It's looking like MP and company will miss today's shoot-around after the team bus got unexpectedly stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the arena. It will be very interesting to see if they come out cold to start today's game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And for the Suns, Green is out there with Booker. Then it's Fleming. Then it's Williams. And it's Malawach in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers,
you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Now, here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Shakes him. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Pass to Malawash. Here's Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is Booker's role. He is consistent at looking for his own shot.
Here's MP.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
Down low. Here's Malawash. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. On the wing, MP. Defended by Booker. Randall, a screen on Booker. Here's MP. Here's the try.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And it's just a couple of bad breaks, and then you're on the losing end. I'm sure they're going to bounce back quickly.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 65 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Back to MP. For 3, Edwards. Rollins grabs the board. Suns trail by 4. To the inside. Russell feeling it out a bit from downtown. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. They set the pick. The 3 from MP. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Russell, no good. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
4 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. Edwards got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And that one's good. Russell.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's MP, and he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he Reese is checked in. And it's Booker in for Walter. Timberwolves also changing it up. Moody comes in for Santi Aldama. And MP subbed in for Simmons. We've got Green. Rollins is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Reese in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 18 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves leading by 15.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Rollins, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Yeah, not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Hey, thanks. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Williams drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's MP. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
To the middle, here's Rollins, and the layup's good off the glass. Rollins got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Making sure of that one, MP at ground zero.
The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Rollins the pass to Booker. To the paint from inside. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Rollins got 7 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Edwards finds MP. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Pass to Fleming. Back to Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Simmons, and Julius Randle subbed in for Santi Aldama.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Suns trail by 19. Booker the bounce pass. Nobody near Williams. Kicks it out to Booker. Knocks down the 3 ball. 10 points for him.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
MP outside. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's a shot in the arm going into half. That's how you want to finish.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
I think for the Timberwolves, they were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge will be staying there.
The Hunters have become the hunted, but can they stay hungry and continue this pace? Should be fun to watch.
Like I said, Ernie, it's getting better. It's getting better.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And here's MP. They'll bring it up for Minnesota. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Moody in at the small forward.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Right back at you. Booker matching threes.
Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Second chance shot, and Booker with the layup. Booker's got 17.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
MP against Booker. Pass to Reed. Here's MP. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. MP's got 43 points.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Booker, no good. Minnesota leading by 18. Right at the free throw line. And again, MP. MP's got 45 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
No good from Booker. Minnesota's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. MP deciding where to go with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the D right out of their shoes.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Donnie's checked in for Phoenix. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in for Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
MP outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Green.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From the stripe, MP, good. MP's got 48.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And that one drops for him.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kate is checked in. Walter comes in for Fleming. Collins checked in for Green. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Devin Booker. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Santi Aldama's checked in for Edwards.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Russell passes to Rollins. Pass to Walter. Here's Rollins. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The three from MP. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Timberwolves on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Walter out there with Dunn. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Green. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
A great sign for MP in his career. The ability to convert in traffic.
They set the pick. Pass to Dunn. Over to the left wing. Here's Rollins. And it falls over the rim and in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Can he keep it going? Green with the rebound. Rollins against MP. Done. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's MP. Driving, and another one falls.
What a performance. I mean, who does this? This is rarefied company.
This 60-point game has him closing in on 5th place in that category for a single season.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And MP throws it down hard.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Done with a screen on MP. Pass to Walter. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Rollins against MP.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Rollins. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. MP outside. 3-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that 3-point attempt.
Here's Rollins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Simmons checked in for the Timberwolves. Bagley comes in for Moses Moody. From the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Booker draws the double. Pass to Malawach. Here's Rollins. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than...
Oh! Wow.
Yes! Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns now into the lineup for your Suns, number 43.
And here are the Suns now.
Zion Williams.
Booker outside. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd would...
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say that, Mr. Olassie. You watch my videos, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a reporter, then. That's pretty easy research right there.
Well, I'm a subscriber, too.
And I appreciate your subscription. But I think you should know that I believe we're the team to beat. But what I think doesn't matter much. Now, does it? We still got to make it to the championship and win a ring to back that up. Until then, what I think is just an opinion, and everyone's got one of those. Don't they, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I got one. MP? MP?
Right in front of you.
That tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of the contribution we expect out of players. I don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players have more time to spend games than the NBA. Guys haven't hit the high pressure moments like tonight.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now. And do a good point.
So then we finished up brunch and had a little walk in our park nightly from the free throw.
Wow, sounds like a lovely weekend. Not a single team managed that in the last
Egg Benedict. I'm convinced that they haven't been to the time to practice. I hear you, but sometimes you need beginning and more importantly at the end of practice.
When you're not going to the right places,
They might not like
the pancakes are
good.
substantial enough.
How serious the issue is, that's what we need.
Understood. If you could be the GM, question my which prospects would you evaluate?
Definitely go west to California. The competitive court players are evaluating year-round now, during games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, college.